All right, guys, welcome back to the channel. My name is Gabe, and this is Tree Ponder SC Fishing. The last video, we were working on the boat. We added a bunch of styrofoam. Here's a couple clips, and if you're interested in that video, part one of this, then here's a link in the link up there, description below, blah blah blah. Today we're continuing on, and I got some special stuff that you guys are probably already seen in the thumbnail, because I haven't made a thumbnail yet because I'm recording the video now, and thumbnails come in editing, so I'm not sure if you're gonna know my surprise yet. I'm gonna go with you do know my surprise, but I'm not gonna talk about it until I show you it on video. So for now, it's a surprise, but you probably already know because of the thumbnail. It's so complicated, YouTube. Anywho's, I've finished all, here, I'm gonna flip you guys around. I've finished all the fabrication work for the back bench. So now I have to take everything back apart and fiberglass. Well, I got a resin, put the resin on the wood to keep the water from causing it to rot. Yeah, anywho's, I've done all the fabrication. Everything's nice and sturdy. Everything's pre-drilled. Of course, all this stuff is going to sit on top of this matting. So right here, as you can tell, I've been working hard. There's tools freaking everywhere. My boat's a mess. Anywho's, everything's sturdy. Everything's where I want it to be. No wiring is hooked up. As you can see, the fish finder is where it's going to be, and this is where the plugs are going to be coming out. So all the fabrication is done. I got to take this all back apart. There's a bunch of little stuff I got to do before I do the resin, the fiberglass resin, to waterproof it. So I'll get to that, and I'll get back to you guys when I'm done taking everything apart and I figure out what I'm going to do next. Yeah, so real professional stuff going on right here. I know exactly what I'm doing, but I figure it out as I go. When I make a mistake, I'll learn from it. It's part of the fun of doing this kind of stuff. So if I were you guys, I'd get out there, I would work with my hands, I would mess stuff up, I would learn and continue. All right, anywho's, that's my soapbox. Let's get to work. All right, guys, so I got this all taken apart. I'm not really sure if in the last video, because I haven't edited it yet, I'm getting ready to, if I showed you guys the structure I made completed. I know I started showing you, but this is a structure underneath the bench. It's all riveted together with big fat rivets, and it's all got angle aluminum. And I actually had to bolt this portion to the actual transom. I didn't really want to do that, but I had no other way to make it stable, so that's the way it is. And I'm pretty sure I didn't show the final product of the jack plate installed. So boom, jack plate installed, looking good. This portion looks like was beat with a rubber hose, but I mean, this boat is not about looks. This is about functionality and comfortability and just catching fish. Like that's what it's about. So it's not going to be beautiful. And plus, I'm working with like a plumber's torch and a hammer. It's not like I got a freaking brake over here. So just cut me some slack, okay? All right, it's not going to look pretty. I'm not a professional boat builder. Just shut up. Okay, anyway, sorry. Anyway, we're back out here doing fiberglass. We've done fiberglass many times on the channel. You guys just look at the playlist that this video is on. This is how to make a perfect John boat. And I use the term perfect very loosely. Very loosely. Anywho's, you guys have seen me do fiberglass before, but I'm gonna do a time lapse of doing the fiberglass and painting it and just all that jazz, just so you guys can see it. I don't know. And I'll put a fat beet down beside it. I don't know, some kind of fat beet. That was really white of me. I'm gonna edit that out. Nah, I'll leave it in. Oh, that'll be beeped. All right, let's get started. here's the back deck all painted. We're moved inside for right now. The lighting is okay in here, but it's kind of rainy outside, so this is the best way to do this. I'm gonna set up a time lapse of me putting the hydromat down, and when I talk about the hydromat, I'm talking about this stuff that I got off of Amazon that's already on the front deck. We put that on first, and then we'll cut all the holes and everything like that, and it's gonna look great. So let's do a time lapse of me doing that, and then I'll explain a little bit more. All installed and looks good. Now there's just some finishing touches, and then I gotta install it back on the boat, but looks pretty good. So next I gotta do some wiring, which I'm probably just gonna show you the aftermath of the wiring because it's tedious, and I think it'll get really boring. All right, I'll check back in with you guys when I have a new update. Everything's finished on the back now. Everything's wired up. The new electrical panel's working, and the lights are coming on. Bilge pump, GPS is all wired in. I even made a new handle. We'll see how I like it. Motor's mounted to the jack plate. That kind of hurt my back getting that lined up, but all centered up. Now, as you can tell, the decavitation plate, that is even with the bottom of the boat. So hopefully performance. We'll see. Hopefully performance. I'm really hoping to get over 20, because a 14-foot John boat with a 15 horse, I really should be going 20, like miles an hour. Like I really should be. I really should be going 20. So now I have to put the front of the boat back together, but as you guys probably already knew by the thumbnail, it's time for a remote controlled trolling motor. I'm going to get that out of the box here in a second, but this is the mounting plate for it. It's got a quick disconnect, so really it's just that plate. So I can take this thing off if we're parked somewhere weird, you know, so no one can steal it, but you can also lock it. So I'm really excited about this. Let me bring the box outside. I haven't even unboxed it yet. I'm really doing this. I tried to get a good deal. This is an Amazon trolling motor. I'm going to put a link to it and a picture of the name right here and a link in the description below, because I cannot pronounce the name of this trolling motor. Hopefully this thing isn't a piece of shit. It looks cool. All the options are cool. Let me show you guys here in a second. All right, so here's the new trolling motor. This is the name of it. Haswing? Sure, we'll go with that. And it's the Cayman Haswing. Now, I just have it sitting here. I'm really glad that I didn't put the deck all back together again, because this thing has like a different wiring harness that I'm used to. So I'm gonna have to redo the wiring for the trolling motor, which is absolutely no big deal because I haven't put the deck back in yet. So when I get this all mounted and everything charged up, yeah, see, it's just sitting there. I really like the way it's sitting right there. That is perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. I don't like how pointy all this is right here. It's like that's gonna get caught on something. I can just see that happening. Sure. Yeah, I don't know about this, but I don't really have a choice, because it deploys right here, so that's how it's gonna have to be. All right, I'll get back to you guys. Honestly, I'll get back to you guys when we're on the water, because this is pretty much ready to get back on the water. So I'll see you guys at the lake.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
First off, guys, this video has been in the works for months. I really wanted to make sure that I was very happy with all the changes that I made, and also that I was happy with this trolling motor, because it's so like iffy, sketchy, you know, Amazon, but I've been really happy. I've had a lot of successful fishing trips with this trolling motor. It works just the way I like it. I've never had a trolling motor with a remote control before. I've always used the foot controlled, and I've now learned that I hate foot controlled trolling motors. I love the remote control because I can control the boat everywhere in the boat. I don't need to be at the front. So when I'm handling a fish, I can control the boat. When I'm handling lunch, I can control the boat. When I'm handling whatever, I can control the boat from wherever. With the foot control trolling motor, you have to be up front. It's super annoying. So anyway, let's go get into the details of this trolling motor. So the trolling motor has like two different names. Equus or Aquus, AQUOS. I'm gonna put a picture here, you know, of everything. It's a 12 volt, 55 pound thrust, 48 inch, because my boat's, you know, I only need a 48 inch. It's remote controlled. It also has a foot controller that I have not used yet. You have to get it connected somehow, and I haven't figured it out, and I just haven't really needed it, so I just haven't done it. It came with a quick release bracket, as you saw, and that thing's awesome. I love it. Yeah, and you know, it comes with a remote control. There's not a lot to this thing. It's Aquus white Passwing, whatever that means. I'm not really sure. It can be used, it says freshwater and saltwater. I have not used it in saltwater yet. I have my doubts, but we'll see. I've been using this trolling motor for a couple months now, and I have had no problems, and I'm super happy with it. So that's really all I got to say about it. If you guys are interested in this trolling motor, or if you have any specific questions, you can comment down below, and I'm going to put a link to this trolling motor in the description down below. Also, sorry I haven't been posting a lot of videos lately. I've been having a lot of technical difficulties with all my camera gear. As you can see in this video right here that's playing, like there's a smudge mark in the lens of that camera, and that's the oldest camera I have, and I can't get it to go away. It's like the lens is scratched basically, and it looks like a smudge mark. My other action camera, well, it didn't want to work that day, and that was the one I was going to use. Luckily I brought this old one with me. I have a handheld Sony cam that works whenever the heck it wants. The internal memory is not right, and a lot of times when I go to use my phone, I hit record and then it shuts off. Like you'll see at the ending of this video that I went to record a fish release, and it just didn't record. Like, I thought I was recording, I guess I wasn't. So that gets really frustrating when you sit down to edit a video, and all the stuff that you thought you recorded, that you've kind of laid out in your mind to tell the story, you're missing a huge part of the story you were going to tell in your head, and it just gets frustrating, and then you just don't want to edit anymore. And yeah, so that's why I haven't been uploading a lot, is I've been frustrated with a lot of technical difficulties and just stuff like that. So, but I'm gonna try to post more, and yeah, so thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next time. Thank you for subscribing and liking. If you haven't, please do.